Oh man, it's like when you do something for so long and you get no results, it feels like you're doing something wrong. So you try to adjust all the time. And this adjusting can put you off track and off course, right? If you adjust the destination of your compass by a millimeter, your boat's gonna end up in a completely different country, right? You know the saying. But if you're just driving into nowhere, how the heck do you even know you're going in the right direction anyway? And I'm doing so much music, or I did so much music. Then I'm doing German music, and I'm doing blog posts, and I'm doing TikToks, and I'm doing IGs, and I'm doing edits, and I'm doing montages, and I'm doing IRL, and I'm doing and I always just come back to the question of, what do I truly want to do? What do I truly want to do? Maybe the question that I need to ask is, how did I even start? I wanted to make videos to help people, to share the things I learned. And I did that for 3 years. Then I started switching things up, and I wanted to become more professional, I guess. I wanted to become a guru, a person who's polished. And that's fine if I have a solid topic, a solid idea of something, a solid fact that I've gathered, like fire is hot. Let me tell you about it. Then I can probably take the time and polish something up and make it professional and put it on my website. But just to talk and chit chat and kick the can, so to say, I also feel like there's so many platforms. I wish one would cover all of it, but one's vertical and one's horizontal, and Instagram likes polished stuff, and TikTok likes it raw, as if you're almost on FaceTime, like in the moment, spontaneous. And I actually hate using my phone. I hate my phone. I hate it. I hate it. I have a second phone now that I try to use for business with all the social media and editing on it. And then my main phone I have for WhatsApp, Maps, and Google, and ChatGPT, and all the stuff I use on a daily basis. But I've just been trying that out recently, seeing if it's doable, having two phones. Maybe leave the business phone only in my office and using my main phone for on the go with no social media, no YouTube, nothing on there. And I can see issues arising, having two phones, balancing it. Maybe not. Maybe it'll work. But to be this IRL, day in the life vlogger, I just think of Jake Paul in a sense, making vlogs back in the day, holding the camera, David Dobrik days. That's not me. Spontaneously sharing my opinion in the moment, that's also not me, because I don't like using my phone in the moment. I can go on a 10-day vacation and not even use my phone. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't even use my phone during the day. If I could have the possibility, I'd throw it away and just go to a flip phone. I thought about getting a flip phone, but it just doesn't work. Maps, Googling stuff, finding things, like an iPhone has its benefits. Pictures, WhatsApp, FaceTiming my grandfather in Germany, your wallet, your bank accounts, quick access, password managers. It's peak. It's a great device. Don't get me wrong. I do enjoy it and I do love it, but it definitely has a satanic, negative, pessimistic side to it. It also takes you out of the moment. Now, where am I getting with this? I don't know. I do this full time. And I don't even know what to do full time. Do you know what I mean? How do you full time schedule this job? I don't even have a job label. You know? I try to help people live a prosperous life. Sure. And I want to be a musician. Am a musician. Have been. Sure. Now, what's the best way to get that across? In a way that's fluid. With a way that I know this is what I could do consistently forever on. You know, it's summer. It's bright out. Sometimes I do everything during the day and then I go to bed at 9. But I feel like it's also a waste because I was just on vacation, work vacation at my buddy's. We went to bed at 12 and got up at 5 and hit the gym, then did landscaping, then went out, then went shopping, then did errands, then went home, then did a barbecue, then visited his mom. And we did that consistently. And my body could manage that, even with alcohol consumption. Not saying that's good, but I'm saying sleeping for 9 hours, taking a nap and taking it easy and going to bed early, there's a certain point where it gets to laziness and sloth and I'm going to over rest. And then also I have 2 YouTube channels, Duddy Life and Duddy Official or Duddy Music. I wish it was one. I wish it was one. I wish it was just, this is me, Duddy. This is my life. This is what I teach, learn, share, and here's my music. By now I've built 2 accounts for the last couple years. Good luck morphing those. And I have so much history on my one channel that is now all archived. And I'm so sad about it. It's all archived. It's literally my whole journey. And now it's just my music page with 8,000 ghost followers, which I got because I ran YouTube ads. Then YouTube ads, official ads, blew up my account, got views, got subscribers. Ghosts. Upload a new video without ads, 100 views. Now I have this official music account with the music note with 8,000 subscribers, ghost followers, just music. So literally no fan base on there because it's fake. And all my original stuff of me talking and discovering myself, like the OG idea of the channel, is now archived. And then I started a second channel because I thought it'd be smarter to separate the companies. OLC, teaching, learning, life, ideology, philosophy, whatever. Music. Seems like a good idea, right? To separate it. Some people might like life, philosophy, POV, Duddy. And some people, they just want to hear a country song, rap song, whatever it may be. But now I'm noticing when people ask me as an adult, what do? You have like 3 seconds to tell them what you do. If you go on a little spiel, they're gone. They don't care. And then also, if they are interested, now you got to give them one thing. You can't tell them you do all of this and then give them 4 links, a QR code, and a business card. No. They want to know what you do and who you are in 1 sentence, maybe 2, and then 1 thing they can follow up on. And now I'm noticing I'm talking to people. They're like, what do you do? Well, I'm a musician and I run a personal development website. Sure, that's like the best thing I can come up with at the moment. I try to help people live better lives. And then they're like, cool, where can I follow you? Now, check my website, check this YouTube, check that YouTube. I have an IG. I used to have 2 IGs, now I have 2 TikToks. Well, I also do it in German. Do you like German? I also make German. Brother. You know? So, because I also saw some other artists have 2 accounts, but they were also bigger artists, so I get it. You know, you're this mega star. Be good to separate. These are all my super famous songs that are on the radio, and here's me, you know, fooling around with my buddies in a parking lot. I get that. But then there's also the coolness of just an artist or a person, right? Living his life and making music, and this is who he is. The identity, the life becomes the brand. And I think that might suit me the best. So I'm trying to figure that out. And yeah, some of my teaching videos, I'm not gonna go now, but it takes time. Set up the camera, set up the settings, connect the mic, make sure it's working. Then, okay, was the SD card ready to go? Did it go corrupt? Then upload it to the computer, then put it into CapCut, then edit it on CapCut, then export it. Oh, well, my monitor has a different graphic setting than my iPhone. Can't get them adjusted. So then you export it, send it to your phone. You watch it on your phone. Oh my goodness, it's way too red. It's way too high contrast. Redo it, export it back to phone, check it. Okay, it's great, upload it. Day later, I noticed, oh my goodness, totally forgot the outro, redo it. So it's a job. Like, it takes time. I get that. That's fine. But then I get 30 views, 250 views. So now you could say, well, you just haven't made it yet. You're not consistent enough. Maybe. Then I go on TikTok. Kid, 14, 16, 18, 20, in his room, terrible lighting, terrible sound, terrible outfit, nothing. No aesthetic, no polish, raw. RAW, raw video. Boom. Sing along song, opinion, POV of life. I don't care. Viral. Million likes. Thousands of comments. And then you say to yourself, I just put in 50 hours, 60, to make these videos, and I got 500 views. And this guy took 30 seconds, got 1 million views. That's a crazy ratio difference. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. But God just wants me to keep trying. Brings me to a new topic. In a sense, I'm being reborn through Christ, as it says in the Bible, right? You shall be reborn through Christ, or Christ will rebirth you in a sense. I'm just becoming this new person. And I have to let go of things I thought were part of me. Things that I thought were important to me. things that I thought were my identity, things that I've liked my whole life. Now the debate is, well, I like it, so it's part of me. I can enjoy it. Well, I also enjoy and like sugar and Red Bulls. Doesn't mean I need to keep them in my life forever. And letting go of those things hurts. It hurts a lot. I don't want to let go of Red Bull. I don't. I would drink it every day. Five cans a day. You know, I do it. If there's no consequences, sure, I do it. But there's consequences. So I can't do it. And that's the same with your old identity. Is it holding you back? I grew up on Eminem, let's say, and violent movies, like 300 and mainstream movies, secular stuff. And I always thought it was cool and it didn't affect me, but the more I read the Bible, the more I go to church, the more I talk to people I like and respect, the more I don't like this stuff. And then I'm in this internal battle of, can I even let this go? On Spotify, I've had Spotify since 2016. Over 10 years, I've had Spotify. And I've built playlists with 500 songs of them, customized to me, collections. I just deleted them. Like, that hurt. That was part of me. I made that. It took me 10 years to make that playlist. Now God told me to delete it. But I don't want to show that playlist to my friends who are already on the righteous path. You know, I don't even want to listen to it myself. So I have to let go of that. I have to let go of Eminem. I have to let go of the mainstream movies. Because, this is funny, ChatGPT said it. It's not about how it might make you feel in the moment. It's how it can also affect you afterwards. You know? Because I said Eminem gets me hyped up. I like that hyped up, energy. And then Chat said, well, how does it affect you afterwards, after the song is over? Are you then a better person? Are you then more righteous? Are you then more calm in decision making, reaction, action? And then I thought to myself, no. I'm filled with ego, pride, arrogance, alpha testosterone. It's almost like you want to fight someone. I don't want to fight nobody. I'm a pretty chill guy. But then in the car, I'm like, pistol toting, mother effer, pull up with the Glock, screw his mom, getting a bit. That's not me. That's not me. That's not me at all. But then why am I listening to it? Why am I watching these movies where the funniest scene in the movie is when they have a threesome and the cat walks in, or some BS? I don't know what I saw last time. Turned it off. I just unsubscribed from Netflix again. I keep bouncing back. This battle with God. I let go, and then I don't go back to Satan, and then go righteous, and I'm always swaying off the straight and narrow. So, yeah, I unsubscribed from Netflix. These new movies, man, they're just pure nonsense. And I'm listening to more wholesome music. I deleted 3/4 of my catalog of music. Like a lot. All the ones where I swear. All the ones that are just empty, arrogant based. That hurt. Imagine creating something for 6 years, like the playlist, but your music or painting. And then you look at it after all that time invested, and then you delete it. That hurts. And then also, let's say you do have nice things, nice project. No one listens to it. That's another problem. But I want to make money, but I want to do it the righteous way. I want to live a prosperous and good life, but do it the right way. I don't want to get lost in the sauce. I don't want to get lost in the sauce. Do you know what I mean? And I'm so blessed. Look at this office. I got lights in here and paintings and a couch. I got double monitor. I got an Apple Mac Mini, JBL speaker. Like, I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed, and I still can't make it work. You understand the struggle? It took me years to acquire this stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, I didn't just start this yesterday and now I'm balling. Like, I had to acquire these things, fight for these things, transport these things literally across the ocean. Spend money on it that had to be earned, but eventually it's not about the gadgets. Eventually it's not about the lights or the paintings. And one of the most important things in life is if you don't know where you're going, then you don't know where to take your step. And because my direction, my end goal is always changing, I'm always in this mode of inaction or wrong action. Yeah, I used to post videos like this all the time. And then they get like 12 views, 20 views. Did that for 3 years. Nada, man. Nothing. Then I went the professional route, and yeah, looks cool, 4K and everything, sure. This is chill. I like this. I'm just chit-chatting. I like my music. I'm trying to find good ways to promote it. But yeah, we'll see how the cookie crumbles. I hope it works out. I think I'm gonna cut it. Yeah. Maybe I'm gonna take it back to the roots, guys. Maybe I'm gonna take it back to the roots. Just uploading videos. So, well, if you have some feedback or some advice, you can sauce that in there. And yeah, I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do now.